Islamic information in the era of internet. Recently, it has become widespread to post, share, and forward Islamic quotes, hadith, and Quranic ayahs through different online services. It is the fastest, easiest, as well as the cheapest way to share anything and anywhere. Just a click, and the message can reach to millions. Using contemporary means of communication such as internet and mobile phones to spread information and guidance is in fact a pious deed. It is well known that the one who guides others to do good is like the one who does it. Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Whoever calls others to guidance will have a reward like the rewards of those who follow him, without that detracting from their reward in any way." But sadly, some Muslims, in the process of spreading the religion, seem to be ignorant of the authenticity of the message of Islam they share. In the blindness of spreading more and more information about Islam, they ignore to analyze and verify the content. The main focus is to share as much as they can in order to harvest more rewards. That is to say, the more we share, the additional is the reward. Isn't that? Now we see a piece of advice or a warning beneath every text message, email, or an image that reads, "If you forward it, you will receive a good news." Oh, do not forget to share or else you will be sinned. Oh, when you are going to forward, Satan will stop you. Oh, I know you will not have time to share this, and so on. Furthermore, it's about the so-called miracles and wonders about the Quran and Islam that are not revealed in the Quran or in the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, resembling some twisted trees in Turkey that spell the Quranic ayahs, a fruit or a fish with the name of Allah written on it, a tree or a camel bent toward Mecca in prayer, a fruit with Bismillah written on it, and many more like that. Abu Huraira, may God be pleased with him, narrates that Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "At the end of time, there will be such deceivers and liars who will narrate to you such hadith that neither you nor your grandfathers would have heard of. You must keep away from them and make them keep away from you, so that they are not able to misguide you and put you in fitna, a turmoil." Perhaps most people nowadays have found this way of sharing as a new way of worshipping. They think just sharing and forwarding hadith, Quranic ayahs, and Islamic quotes are identical to worshipping the Almighty. They are so much drowned in posting and sharing that sometimes they even abandon their salah, prayer, and other compulsory forms of worship. Their favorite pastime is to search Islamic quotes and videos, and then they say them to others. Doing this, they think they are spreading Islam and doing great deeds. And that is where they think they have done their duties as Muslims without a need to practice themselves what they share to others. Well, the intention of sharing is not bad, but sometimes some people depend entirely on the internet for each and everything that comes on their way. That might be misleading and deceiving. Though promoting authentic religious messages containing hadith and ayahs of Quran are lawful and preferred, however, one must always check whether the message is correct before passing them on to others, as one may be sinned for forwarding lies and untrue information endorsed to Islamic teachings. Apparently, this is the age of fast communication, and almost all of us have access to one or multiple means of communications. The most common means is the mobile phones, which are almost used by everyone, every time and everywhere. In fact, the internet contains a treasure of valuable information, but it is often difficult to realize the good from the bad. We must keep in mind that even a 15-year-old boy can publish anything on the web as easily as any other well-established publisher. Since we get many messages containing falsehood with either no reference or authentic source, or with baseless orientations, sharing recklessly might yield opposite results and misguide the public at large. Islam is one of the world's major religions. Thus, it seems scary to see several skilled people sharing, forwarding, or referring to the unverified images and articles about the great religion. In an age of internet where manipulation and distortion have become the easiest ever, we need to keep our eyes open and wisely analyze the content, either for the purpose of personal grasps or to be forwarded to others. In the process of doing such acts of spreading the religion and reviving Islam, we must not forget that we cannot associate lies with our Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, or with God the Most High. If the person who shares anything is not sure about the authenticity of information, he or she must avoid sharing it, whether it is about Islam or about anything else. In fact, spreading anything false or untrue is forbidden in Islam. The Quran says, "Do not follow blindly any information of which you have no direct knowledge. Using your abilities or perception and conception, you must verify it for yourself. In the court of your Lord, you will be held accountable for your hearing, sight, and the ability of reasoning." Surah Al-Isra, Ayah 36. We should also be aware that there are some paid agents. Islam haters are assigned this duty to distort the image of sacred messages by spreading false and complex information about our religion. Abu Huraira, may God be pleased with him, narrated, the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "It is enough for a man to prove himself a liar when he goes on narrating whatever he hears." Everyone has his or her own personal views about different issues such as politics, sports, educational issues, but in Islamic matters, we must follow what God the Most High and our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, has said. Those who use these means for seeking Islamic information, they should be very careful and not believe in just about anything what they come across. Verify the information before believing, following, and sharing it. God the Almighty has warned, "O you who believe, if a wicked person comes to you with any news, verify it, lest you should harm people in ignorance, and afterwards you become regretful for what you have done." Surah Al-Hujurat, Ayah 6. It is high time to value the words of wisdom prescribed in the Holy Quran about not harming people in ignorance, and be extraordinarily attentive to the information they share. We hope people do not ignore it and pay heed to the emerging challenges arising out of misinformation.